Good morning. Actually, it's not really a good morning.
No.
It's pretty miserable outside. The rain and the rainy weather we had yesterday towards the end of the day has continued into today because unfortunately we have a typhoon in the south of Japan, so we're getting some outer bands of the rain hitting Tokyo. So today's just going to be drizzly, wet, and a little chilly, like in the mid-60s all day.
I don't know if I'd say we're excited to go to DisneySea.
Yeah, just because we know the weather's going to be kind of crappy all day. It's also 5:30, and we didn't go to sleep till like midnight because we got back so late and stuff. So I think as the day goes on, it'll be nice being with friends and riding the rides that we enjoy. Mm-hmm. And the crowd should hopefully be a lot thinner than yesterday, so we can get on more rides, shorter lines, and maybe we'll even come back earlier so we can go to bed sooner. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
we'll see.
Right. You probably will. You probably will. I think just because we've been there already, I don't really feel the need to stay.
Yeah.
To the very end.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It can always change. Let's go to DisneySea. Have a good attitude. Have a great day. When you first get off the Disney stop, in order to get to DisneySea, you have to take this like Disney Express train that they have to DisneySea. So nice. There's like characters from Nemo, the Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. I think that's a ride at DisneySea. And the seats are really, really comfortable. Really cool. We're almost there. Woohoo! We made it off like the DisneySea train, and we are headed towards the entrance of the park. And like I thought, well, I don't know if I said this, but my prediction is that there will be just as many people here today as there were at Disneyland. Maybe not just as many, but more than what you would think on a rainy day. Well, we made it in line. We've got our rain ponchos on. Well, almost. David hasn't put his on yet. Got our trusty umbrella. Let's hope that the camera doesn't get too wet today.
We'll be okay.
It feels like it's like just drizzling, but it's just hard enough that it's annoying rain, and it's gonna get old pretty quickly, I think. But it's gonna be nice waiting in line, I think, today. It'll help waiting in line seem much better than it really is. What ride are you most excited for today?
Toy Story Mania.
Toy Story Mania? What about Sinbad?
Sinbad, yes. Tried and true.
Yeah, we're gonna ride that a couple times. Yeah.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah. And for lunch today, we are going to try and get a spot for lunch at Magellan's, which I guess is like a Mediterranean, like maybe Italian type place. I'm not really sure. So hopefully we'll be able to get a spot in lunch. Yesterday, all the restaurants we wanted to go to had like all the reservations were full and the wait time was so long, but we will see. I'm still excited, even though it's kind of rainy. I'm excited, I'm ready, I'm pumped. I love DisneySea. Okay, it is now, what time
8
is
o'clock.
it? 8 o'clock.
Okay,
the park
ready. This is
is opened. We are going to go inside and we're going to run to Toy Story Mania and we're going to try and get fast passes and then hop on that baby and shoot some targets. I'm so excited, I can't even formulate sentences. I just wish it wasn't raining. It's going to be like a mad dash for the fast passes, just like yesterday. And it's rainy. I don't get it. People stay home so we can go to the park. I don't know if you can tell how many people are here, but there's way too many. For a rainy day, I'm just shocked. So the ride that we're most excited to ride today is the Toy Story Mania ride. And we're not even inside the park yet. Like, the park just opened. And the wait time is already at 70 minutes.
Yeah, for all the VIP people.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
How is that even possible?
VIP.
Yeah, all the VIP hotel people taking up our slots at Toy Story Mania. And the mad dash begins to Toy Story Mania. This will be a bumpy clip, but it's worth it. The most stressful time of the day. Getting those dang fast pass machines. There's the people waving, welcoming you into the park. They do that as you enter and as you exit. Telling me to pull down my umbrella. Guess what? I'm not gonna do it because there's more rain coming. Oh my gosh. I wonder what the wait time is up to now. There's a volcano in the distance. We got stuck in the crowd. There's Tower of Terror. And right over there is the Toy Story Mania ride. Yeah, I don't know if you can really even tell how many people are around us. I've officially been lost in the crowd. Just me and Garrett. I don't even know where Caleb is. Oh, I see him. Okay. Yeah, we're at a standstill. I feel like this is the line for the Fast Pass. I can see Woody too. There he is. I don't know if you can see him. Can you see him? No, you can't. Right over there. If we don't get a freaking Fast Pass for Toy Story Mania, that's ridiculous. The park is opened. So Caleb thinks that we'll still be able to get Fast Passes because it's only up to like 150, I think, 1250 to 150. But the line, the standby line, is now up to 110 minutes. 110 minutes. There's Woody over there. You enter into his mouth. Pretty cool. And then over here is usually, like behind that curtain is usually where Mr. Potato Head is. If you've ridden this ride before, you know why there would be a long wait for it because it's really awesome. Possibly my favorite ride in DisneySea. Disneyland, definitely Pooh's Honey Hunt was the best. Toy Story Mania is the best one in DisneySea. Hands down, the best. There's Bullseye. Carnival Corral. Rustle, some fun. I think there's like different games that you can play. There's some magic mirrors. Blazin' Buckaroo. Oh, you run in place as fast as you can. And you try and score. Oh, that's cool. After this, we were planning on getting on the ride, but there's no way we're gonna wait over 100 minutes right now, this early in the day. Probably later in the day. Last time that we were here, we waited maybe 120 minutes, I wanna say, for this ride, but it was like the last ride that we did in the park, so it was like right before we left. But after this, I think we're gonna try out Journey to the Center of the Earth, and then we're gonna see if that we can get reservations for Magellan's, or at least see what the wait time would be for lunch. All right, I think we got him. We're successful. Woo! Let's go see if I can find Caleb. Did you get Fast Passes?
235. These babies are gold right here.
That's not bad at all. Woohoo! So as you can probably tell from the name DisneySea, there is a strong like sea water theme to this park. A steamship company. I'm not sure if this is a restaurant. I don't really know what this is. I think it might be a restaurant or maybe some shopping. Oh, and it's also a stage, dockside stage. So over there they usually have like different performances and stuff. But yeah, there's a strong water theme, and how fitting that today, the day we go to DisneySea, it happens to be raining. I honestly feel like that is what attracted me most to this park the first time that I was here, and what like really impressed me is just the theming. Like, this is just such a beautiful park. It really, really is. Like, I think one of the most beautiful parks, Disney parks, that I have been to. Now we are on our way to Magellan's. I think Garrett was still in line for a Fast Pass, but he should get in. Sorry if this clip is so bumpy. I'm trying to keep up with John and Caleb. But over here, oh my gosh, over there is a lighthouse. Over there is the transit steamer dock. It's like an old Maine village here. Maybe that's why I loved this park so much, because it reminded me of the times that I would spend on the East Coast with my family. Once you get past like that initial just sea of people trying to get Fast Passes, it's a really, really nice, park to walk through. Just like beautiful to look at, kind of peaceful when you walk down these like not so crowded streets. Everyone should come here. Just come here at least once in your lifetime. It's worth it. Over there's like a pirate ship, an old abandoned pirate ship. And here we are. Alright. Are they even open? Alright, so here is the Magellan's menu. But they're not open until 11:30, but it doesn't even look like you can go in to make reservations. So it doesn't look like you can make reservations yet for Magellan. Oh, so we ran all the way there, but hey, at least we tried. Now to journey to the center of the earth. So this is what the tunnel looks like. It's like you're in a cave going into the center of the earth. I think as I'm getting older, I'm definitely learning to appreciate the theming of rides. Like here, you can see it's like a volcano with steam coming out. It makes queuing a little bit more interesting. And what makes this even better is the fact that this is the only Journey to the Center of the Earth ride in existence. Completely unique to DisneySea.
We've made it to the center of the earth. Now we have to journey through it.
Going to the center of the earth. We see gems, crystals. Wow. Oh no, something went wrong. Well, that was hot. Journey to the center of the earth for hopefully what is not the only time that we're going to ride it. I don't know if you're able to see much. I tried to get as much as possible, but I totally forgot that there's that drop that you go outside and then you go down. That was awesome. This is an awesome ride. Was it as good as you remember?
So good. Actually, better than I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
We are going to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's not as awesome as this one, but still a pretty cool ride. Have to go out and brave the rain. The good thing about being in that queue is that we were inside. The wait time for this one is only 10 minutes, so it's gonna go much faster than Journey to the Center of the Earth. There is a fast pass for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but honestly, I would just like make this like one of the first rides that you go on here at DisneySea, because the wait time is always pretty short in the beginning of the day. I don't really remember too much about it, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. Underwater. We're going 20,000 leagues under the sea. This is a pretty cool ride. You know, it's kind of slow, but
It feels like you're really underwater.
yeah, it really does feel like you're underwater. Look, there's an alien. Oh, he just hid. He's a little shy. There's that guy's little buddy. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, they're so cute. They'll probably kill us. Is that King Triton?
エネルギーの消費を最小限に抑えろ。了解。未だ解明されない多くの謎が眠る。
And that's the end. So we are at the Casbah food court and we got some tandoori chicken. We got some naan. It's pretty okay.
Looks like microwave naan.
Yeah, it looks like Trader Joe's naan. And then a strawberry lemon lassi, I think it was.
And the total price of this meal was?
The total price was 1,130 yen. Not bad for a theme park.
You should try that tandoori chicken.
Okay, it's on a nice bed of lettuce.
I saw that.
Wow. This is
They
high
went all out for
quality.
that tandoori chicken.
It does not look very authentic, but you know, we're not in India, so take what I can get. It's not bad. Nice and lemony. It's okay, it's nice and warm. Very yogurty.
That's good. Good for me.
Put the tray somewhere.
Kind of tastes like those Yakult yogurt drinks.
And then check them
I'm
out.
not like a huge fan. We're done eating our naan and our wannabe tandoori chicken, and we're gonna head over to Sinbad, which is one of our favorite rides. There's always like the shortest wait there. It's like 5-minute wait time, and it's just an awesome ride. So I'm gonna try and get the entire ride on camera. Maybe make a separate video for it. This is where the water sprays. This room is supposed to smell like bananas. And that's the end. Update time. We rode Sinbad. It was amazing. Our group kind of split up and some of them went off to ride other rides. And me, Caleb, John, Brandon, and Garrett, we came back to Magellan's to see if we can get in for lunch. It is almost 11:30. I think it's like 11:29 right now. And they will not let us inside until 11:30. And even then, there's like a 50-50 chance that we'll be able to get a table. Magellan's is a huge if. It'd be nice if we could get in, but if not, we'll just have to figure out something else. Guess what, guys? We made it into Magellan's. Look at that. There's a globe in the middle of the restaurant. So I'm not sure exactly where we'll be seated, but I'm guessing probably up here. Most likely not down there. I think that's reserved. But this looks pretty nice. And it's also really nice getting out of the rain and being in a dry place with no puddles.
This is a restaurant that if you weren't at Disney, we would never eat at because it would so be underdressed.
Of course. They accept us with our wet clothes. Oh, we are going downstairs. Wow. I feel like a princess coming down the grand staircase to the grand dining room. After lunch, our first ride is Finding Nemo ride. To enter the Marine Life Institute. So we just got off the Finding Nemo ride, or whatever.
Yeah,
what is it called?
Nemo and Friends Sea Rider.
Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, and I gotta say I'm not a fan of that ride.
Absolutely disappointed.
It was kind of lame the way that they did it, but for some reason I felt like really sick on that ride. Like, it gave me a headache. I don't like being splashed with water. And you got sprayed with water a little bit. And yeah, not a fan. I don't think I would wait longer than 20 minutes.
Not even.
Not even. So, and we waited 70 minutes for that ride.
As you saw, it's like a theater. It's like Body Wars. So there's no 3D effect. So
Like the Star Wars one is better.
Yeah,
In Disney.
Star Wars for sure better. The time has come. It's Toy Story Mania time.
Yay!
What's the newest thing you've gotten at the park?
They have all these different popcorn flavors, but they also sell these awesome popcorn holders. So inside this baby is some caramel popcorn. There's different types that you can get, but we got the Buzz Lightyear one.
You pop the back off here. And inside is popcorn.
Ping pong!
And when you're not using it, it makes for a cool decoration.
Yeah, so awesome.
This is $23, so it's not cheap, but it makes for a pretty cool decoration, and you can refill it with popcorn throughout the day.
And other things if you want.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're actually here. This is the queuing line for Toy Story Mania. Pretty freaking awesome.
It's been over a year since we've been here.
That's right.
Been dreaming of this day to come back.
Oh my gosh. Good? Yeah?
I feel like depending on what you get, you might get more.
Unbelievable. To eat or not to eat?
Do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't remember, because I remember going years ago. We never watched it.
Yeah.
It's bullseye! Up there are the monkeys.
Oh yeah, there's one of that. Did you see that?
What?
The lamp? His bed, his dresser.
Oh, wow. Look, there's Andy's bed.
His bed.
That
His
is really
comforter. I
cool.
just noticed that.
Wow. All right, we are going to stop recording because we're about to get on the ride. But let's do this.
It's go time.
So we just got off of Toy Story Mania, and it was as good as I remembered it from last year. If you haven't ridden it, you need to try it out. It just feels so real, like you're pulling this little lever and then it's shooting off these 3D things at these targets, and it just seems really real. And you're spinning, and then there's like stuff from the movies all around you, and the music playing, and it's just really cool. So now we're just gonna walk around and check out some of the shops before we can get on our next Fast Pass ride, which is Indiana Jones.
This really is a great park, and it really is a beautiful park. Unfortunately, when it rains, it's not so beautiful.
It's pretty miserable. I mean, it's hard because it's like there's so many awesome rides, and I am having a good time. I just am very wet, and I don't like that at all. So we just finished at Indiana Jones, and that was much better than I remembered it being. It was definitely really, really exciting, and you like have to run away from this. You're like in a car, and you have to drive away from this big boulder that's coming at you, and it's really cool. I really, really liked that. But now we're gonna go back and wait, I think it's like 80 minutes for Journey to the Center of the Earth, because we really like that ride. And we have about 90 minutes before our next Fast Pass, which is Tower of Terror.
We have arrived at the tower. Boom, boom, boom. And it's the only tower in the world that looks like that. I feel like every Tower of Terror at each of the different theme parks is a little different. And this one I feel like is the most like grandiose.
You can see the different villains too. This is the inside of the tower. I just wanted to show you guys what the inside looks like. I can't remember exactly what the inside of the Tower of Terror in Florida looks like.
This Tower of Terror ride is completely unique because the stories about Harrison Hightower and his collection of treasures that he finds around the world. I think he gets like a skull or something.
Yeah. So we finished up at the Tower of Terror. We got our very last souvenir of the day, and we are going to head back to our Airbnb. So we're going to end the vlog here. We hope that you enjoyed seeing us spend our day at DisneySea and yesterday's vlog at Disneyland. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we put out new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and we will see you